Republican Party is very, very morally respected group.
Very, very morally respected group.
I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try her. She was married. It's like a magnet. Just I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the 𝗙𝗍. I can do anything.
We gotta watch this video. They're talking about why Republicans believe Trump is awesome. And the reason why we want to watch this is because we do have to look at some of the cognitive dissonance that went on with young people that did gravitate toward Trump. Young people did not overwhelmingly vote for Trump. It wasn't like that at all, but there was a faction of young people that did move towards Trump, and that was not there previously, that has been radicalized by right-wing media and influencer culture. I'll be honest, I bought into a little bit too of thinking that there was like a moderate section of the Republican Party that would go against Trump and vote for a better America. I honestly did. I thought 15% of Republicans were going to peel off for Kamala and realize that our nation is at stake. Let's work together and move beyond Trumpism. And I was wrong, dude. I was wrong. And now, like, them all. Come on, bro. Now, for me, I'm going to move much further left. Now, I don't see any other option. I believe that we really need to focus on standing tall against the right-wing bullshit, speaking out against their, especially their culture war, because it's nonsense. But let's watch this video, dude. Just watch what these people say in this video, knowing that this is before the campaign where he got like out and out racist and like way over the top. I mean, he was racist from the beginning. But watch these young people and watch what they say about Trump.
The Republican Party is very, very morally respected group.
Dude, very, very morally respected group. I mean, think about that. This is the guy who falsified his business records to cover affairs during the campaign. Dude, isn't that crazy? That girl was.
And socially conservative in the sense that we believe in the free market, capitalism.
The Republican Party is America first values, keeping Americans safe, bringing in more American jobs, keeping illegal immigrants out of our country so that Americans can live safely.
I like our party's continued commitment to the pro-life cause. I believe in a secure border.
I like our party.
I'm very, very, very conservative. I definitely respect the conservative values and Christian values of Republicans.
I believe that everyone...
Dude, they're eating the dogs! Right? That's their Christian values. Bring us your poor, bring us your tired, bring us your hungry, and we'll put them in concentration camps. And ship them back to the place that they came from, right? That's the Christian values. Oh, Lordy.
Go and buy more guns rather than getting rid of all of their guns.
You see that guy?
I definitely respect the conservative values and Christian values of Republicans.
I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try her. She was married.
Huge news, Sarah.
I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there, and she was married. I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the 𝗙𝗍. I can do anything.
He pulled me into him, and his hands were just on me and didn't come off. Then the hands started moving, and they were on the, on the side of my breasts, on my hips, back down to my butt, back up, sort of. Then, they were just on me the whole time. And sorry. I froze.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
I believe that everyone needs to go and buy more guns rather than getting rid of all of their guns.
Bro!
If I could describe President Trump in one word, I would say a fighter.
Donald Trump is awesome.
I'd say inspiring.
Donald Trump is 100% the definition of the American dream.
He gets up
The
after getting
American
shot
dream.
and puts his fist up and says, fight, fight, fight.
A moment I'm going to remember. I'm going to tell my children, I'm going to tell my grandchildren about this moment.
Trump is the best candidate for our election of this year.
Dude, see, now I know we talk about Democratic messaging, or they've been talking about Democratic messaging, but you can't fix that. What we just watched, you can't. There's no way to message that. A young woman like that woman from Texas who sees a guy like Donald Trump who says he sexually abuses women, he grabs them by the pussy, he doesn't even ask, he's an adjudicated sexual abuser, found guilty in a trial, convicted of felonies for falsifying business records, hiding other affairs while his wife was pregnant. His own staffers have said the man couldn't be left alone in a room with young women because he was so disgusting. He is openly racist, transphobic, and anti-immigrant campaign. This guy is like not moral at all. He lies with impunity. He calls women sleaze bags and horrible names and uses racist dog whistles. So for a young woman like that girl, I don't know, maybe she's 20 something, whatever. I don't know if it showed her age, 18. But for a young woman like that, to think Trump is a moral and religious and ethical choice, and in fact, the most moral and a family values type thing, you can't message to somebody that is at that level of delusion. That is literally, that is kind of like a mental illness level of delusion that is at work in her. There's no, this idea that you can message, I don't think you can message. You know, I mean, if you look at somebody like Harvey Weinstein and somebody comes out and says that, yeah, he's a man of God, he is the moral center of our political group and we believe in him, he's going to do the right things for Jesus. There's no way you can message against that, because that's a delusion level that is beyond reality. Okay, they are living outside of reality. When you have that level of delusion going on, it's just, you can't, I don't think you can out message that. But I do think that we have to fight back at their culture war. We have to fight the culture war, okay? We can't simply ignore it. And that's one of the things that I found disappointing in this election cycle is the Republicans have based this culture war on a few taglines. First, it was woke, then it was CRT, then it was DEI, then it was, you know, they go, you know, from groomers to Democrats to men and women's sports. What is a woman? They grab some sort of catchphrase to lump their transphobia, their racism, and their misogyny and shit and wrap it in these neat little like branded zingers. And we have to, at some point, take a stand against that. Because it's not even Trump, it's MAGA too. MAGA gets the hand, bro. The people that voted for Trump, they get the hand. They get the hand. We extended the opportunity to have some bipartisanship if there was no Trump. But the fact that Trump was chosen, despite his promises of fascism and xenophobia, is now they're done, bro. They are the least self-aware. MAGA are the least self-aware political faction you have ever seen. Anywhere, dude. It's like redonkulous how out of... I mean, we just saw that woman right there. We saw that woman right there who literally was saying she likes Trump because he's the moral guy. He's got the Christian values. I mean, dude, they are not aware. They're not. They're like zonked. You know, they are zonked. They are deeply in. But I think we have to freeze them out. I honestly do. And I believe the Democratic Party does need to move significantly to the left. We need voices where we have to really start talking about access to education and healthcare for everybody, and for, you know, the breaking up of large corporate monopolies. Like, we have to do it. No corporations buying homes, no hedge funds, like limitations on hedge funds. We need to do this. I mean, we are straight up like headed into oligarchy now with Elon Musk. Donald Trump wins an election and then he has a phone call with Zelensky, and Elon Musk is on the call. Like, Elon Musk, this guy who controls a social media network and several businesses with government contracts, was paying money to entice Trump voters. And this guy's on the phone call now with like leaders. Like, what is that, bro? Now, just anybody? You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. The world's richest man has bought his way into international, you know, phone calls with people, and he's had Putin contacts. Elon Musk has. Like, this shit is getting outrageous, guys. It's getting outrageous. But I don't know. I get a little nervous because I'm not exactly sure how we stop it. Everyone in the world is upset that Donald Trump won that election because they all know that he's a huge fucking loser and incompetent twat. Trump exploded the deficit. Trump gave a tax cut to the wealthiest people. Trump destroyed regulations that protect us. He allowed more crafty shit from banks and companies to loot us and to rob us blind. He doesn't protect anybody from that shit. And in fact, Trump made a really horrible deal with OPEC to restrict oil supply that caused worldwide inflation after the pandemic. And he filled his entire cabinet was filled with billionaires and shit. But what we're going to do, guys, is we are getting rid of them. We are going to build a quiet, loud army of people that are going to fight for our civil rights, and we're going to keep him on fascism watch. And I think what we do is we should be building communities with other leftists, and we should be building a left-wing media sphere that doesn't have any of those right-wingers in it. We get rid of them. We just cut them out, bro. Let's cut them out. Get rid of them. Get rid of them all, bro. Make them only have each other. Like, for example, Nick Bosa, he doesn't want to wear a Trump hat where everybody's wearing Trump hats. Nick Bosa wants to wear a Trump hat where there's a bunch of liberal people, so he can be like, aha, got you. And we're going to take that out. We are not uniting with Trumpies. The guy's a rapist, racist, openly xenophobic. He ran a fucking anti-trans campaign. We will not unite with you. If you're a Trumpy, you. You're not getting united with. You guys are on your own now. You. We're done with you. We had a chance to unite with you if you abandoned Trump. If you voted against Trump and you voted for Kamala, we could have had a uniting come together. But you didn't, so now you, boss. You're getting booted and frozen out. I'm going to build the resistance, and I'm going to build an army that renders you idiots useless. All right? We're mass deporting you guys. You guys are mass deporting undocumented? Well, guess what, bitches? We're mass deporting you.